We are trying to identify composite functions. Composite is, in math, means one function inside the other. So when we look at this, they give us an example here. Let's just go ahead and read it. A composite function can be written in this form where u and w are the basic functions. All right, so notice that u is inside of w. So here's our w function, and then the u function is inside of it. So let's go ahead, and right now we're just identifying it, and then we'll go ahead and deal with the calculus of it later. So is this a composite function? Well, let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. It looks like we're kind of, oh, there, that's better. All right. So is this a composite function? Well, this is our log of x times e to the x. So is it one function inside the other? No, this is a product. This is a multiply of functions. So this one is no, not a composite function. Okay. Next question. And there's the intro it has. Is this function composite? If so, what are the inner and outer functions? All right, so we can kind of see here, and I like using parentheses. It really helps to kind of see how the functions are being separated and how they're written. So I would write this as e parenthesis x minus 7 end parenthesis. So we have like an e to the x function, and we have an x minus 7 function, right? And then this x minus 7 is in the exponent, all right? So this one would be the innermost function, and then this one would be the outermost function. So when we look at it, let's see, that was u, x, and w. So if we were to plug something in, inner would be what would be done first. So if we plugged in a number for x, we would solve the inside function first, and then we would solve the outside function. So this is what we would do first. That would be our inner. Oh, gee. And then what we do second, I would call that, or they're calling that, the outer function. Okay, so what would we do first here when we plugged a number in for x? Well, first we would have to subtract 7 from it. Then we would do the e to the x part. So that means this is our inner, and then this would be our outer. And they're using inner is the u function, and then the outer is the w function. Okay, let's see what their options are. The inner function is x minus 7, the outer function is e to the x. So it looks like that one. If it follows through with logic, yes. All right, next question. And then you would kind of do this the same way. So it's always good if you can have like some process to help you. So I would recommend thinking about when you plug a number in, you would have to do separate. Do you have to do one function first and then the next one? Do you do them separately? You know, if they're separate, then it's not a composite. If you plug it in, you have to do one first, they're calling that the inner, and then you'd have to do the second one next, that would be the outer. Okay, so and this looks like that same kind of problem.